here we have the Lamborghini LM002. I made a drift car out of it just because I thought it'd be funny. I'm at the point where nothing new is really being added to the game, so it's like, and a lot of like the pretty simple, like straightforward, easy to think of ideas are already done. So I gotta think a little bit obscure at this point. And this is what I landed on, a Drift LM002. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it down the. Sorry guys, sinuses are destroying me these past few days. Yeah, so we're gonna take it down the drift zone, give you guys pretty much show you guys how it handles, how it drives, what it can do. Take it on over to the festival, give you guys a build and tune, and that'll be it for today. Without further ado though, let's get into it. Okay. Oh man, I forgot how hard this thing was to like really stay in control of. That back end will get out on you really easily. And like once it does, the sheer weight of this car, once that back end gets out, it's gone. Hold on a second. My bad. My phone went off, and normally when it does, it's important. But in that, my controller's still connected. Normally, when it does, it's important, but that definitely was not. So today, at the time of recording this, is Halloween, 2025. So like, happy Halloween. I should have painted the car orange. Damn. Oh well. I got invited to a Halloween party. That's what the text was. Man, even with all the screw-ups I'm doing, like, I'm actually not getting a bad score. So yeah, the LM002, very heavy car. So it's like right there, I just lost the back end, and it was like, I'm gonna spin out if I don't let off the gas and just let this thing coast back to where it should be. I think if I wouldn't have screwed this up as many times as I did, we could probably like crack a million, because I don't think I am. I might be able to. I might be able to squeeze out 1,000,000 points. There's honestly 950k plus from an LM002. I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, we're squeezing 1,000,000 out, but we definitely could have got a higher score if I didn't screw up so much. Yeah, guys. See, this is why I hate family group chats, because one person says Halloween party, and then the group chat just starts going ballistic. I don't even know who this phone number is. Okay, never mind, now I know who that is. I had to read that text, I was like, okay, who the hell is that? Oh yeah, before, because I've been trying to make this a habit now, and I've been trying to give you guys share codes, because now for some reason you guys want them. Trying to make this a habit to have them done before the video, but I can never remember to do it. But I'll give you guys a share code here momentarily. Take a drink real quick for the shares. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. Oh my god, my phone's going ballistic. I'm not gonna look at it. Okay, fine tuning setups. Too many O's. Don't judge me for my name. I was like 9, probably not. I was probably like 8 years old when I made this account, and too much of a cheap ass to change the name. So the share code for the Drift LM002 is 157889682. One more time, that is 157889682. Alright. Now if you want the build and tune, you want to do it yourself, now we get into that. Conversions, 7.4 liter V8 twin turbo for the engine swap. I left it all-wheel drive, and my reasoning for that is because as far as like drift cars, I'm not normally like cruising drifting with the guys. Like, it happens, but not that often. And those I'll use rear wheel drive, because honestly I find rear wheel drive easier to drift, but all wheel drive is better for accumulating a lot of points fast. In most cases when I'm drifting, it's either competition or trying to set PBs. But if you want a rear wheel drive build, I did do an S14 build last week, which will honestly be like the Cameron Builds series, whatever episode this is, like I think I'm in like the 150s at this point. Let me look. Let me get the actual number. Okay, yeah, so 153 is this one, so 152 is a rear wheel drive S14. If you guys are interested in a rear wheel drive car. Aero, do whatever you want, man. You want this bull bar? Do it. You want this like cage in the bag? Do it. It's your call. Aero is completely up to you guys. Same goes for wheels. So before we do tires, let's get into wheels. Do whatever you want. I left the stock ones. Then as far as tires, you need the off-road race tire compound. You want these stock 325mm front tires. Damn, that is wide. 325? Damn. For like my real life cars, I thought like my 275s on my Silverado were wide. Damn, 325 in the front. And then 345s in the back. And then rim size, just leave it as it is. Race clutch. Race transmission. 7-speed, race 7-speed transmission. Race driveline. And drift differential. Race brakes. rally suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Then as far as the engine, if you want anti-lag, you put it on. I just opted not to. And that's it for the build. Now moving on to the tune. Tire pressure is 30 front and back. Gearing 2.20 final drive. The rest remains stock. Alignment is a negative 4.5 in the front, negative 1.5 in the rear for camber. Then for toe, it's positive 2.6 outward in the front, completely zeroed out for the rear. Front caster angle of 7. Anti-roll bars are 12.7 in the front, 13.5 in the rear. Springs are 279.1 in the front, 408.6 in the rear. Ride height is 16.7 in the front, 16.5 in the rear. Damping for the rebound. For some reason I was like, wait, 16? That doesn't sound right, but I'm all over the place today. Because I got an exam for geophysics on Tuesday, and I'm lightweight freaking out because I got a 91 question study guide I need to do. Damping, 5.7 in the front, 6.0 in the rear for rebound. Then the bump is 2.5 in the front, 2.9 in the rear. Aero, if you gotta leave it stock. Braking, balance is 100% towards the front, 102% pressure. Finally for the differential, 30 acceleration, 0 deceleration in the front, and for the rear it's 80 acceleration, 0 deceleration. The center balance of 75% towards the rear. Oh my god, my allergies, my sinuses, oh my god. Damn. The LM might just be a little too big and heavy for that. The other cars I can fly through that drift no problem, but the reason we're back outside and getting away from the copyright music is because we're doing donuts, and that's how we end off all the videos around here. Now with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all for me today.